Kingdom of Thailand to Malaysia. Your Excellency, your presence here today is a great honor, and we are indeed delighted by your visit. Our joint press conference this afternoon will commence with a statement by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, followed by a statement by the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Welcome and thank you, Prime Minister Saita Tavisin. It is of course an unusual pleasure for us to receive you, a very important neighbor, a key neighbor for Malaysia. We have had excellent bilateral relations, and I must congratulate you for taking helm of the Kingdom of Thailand, which we have followed very closely, and wish you, of course, all the best and success. With your credentials, particularly in the business sector, I understand your focus, and also mine, other than the normal security issues, is of course trade and investments. And I'm very pleased that you have given this very pragmatic, business-like decisions, which is rare in our normal bilateral relations with countries. And we have set up a number of task force that must complete their work in 1 month. So I was in the lighter mood telling the Thai delegation, good luck, you are facing a very tough Prime Minister. But 1 month is for the agriculture sector, tourism, and security, and of course trade and business, which would include the halal sector. And Prime Minister Saita is very forthcoming and say that hopefully we can increase the trade and investments. We complement each other. We help each other as neighbors, and we benefit immensely from the experience of both our countries. And hopefully in 1 month, we'll meet after the report will be submitted to me and Prime Minister Saita, because we have a lot of multilateral meetings, one in Riyadh next week, GCC ASEAN, which Prime Minister Saita will also join, and then following that in mid-December in Japan. This is Japan ASEAN commemorative event, which both of us will meet, and I'm sure, based on his track record, and seriousness in developing relations in practical terms, we will then compare the notes and make sure that we execute it effectively. And finally, I mentioned to him about Geely Proton interest in benefiting from the vast experience and advance of the automobile industry in Thailand. And we have asked them to discuss this with Prime Minister Saita. And I'm very appreciative of the fact that he has taken a very open view to support this endeavor. So thank you again, Mr. Saita.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, members of the media. I'm happy to be here, and we had a warm reception from the King and a very fruitful discussion here this afternoon. Excellencies has kindly mentioned that the way in which we do business going forward between the two countries, since we are very, very close nation, the best of friends for a long time, the task force scheme is probably the best way to go forward. One of the issues that we discussed about was the national security on northern Malaysia and the deep south of Thailand. Those are of a very high concern to both governments. We agreed to turn the minor war zone into a trade zone. We try to bring prosperities to the people in the deep south and the northern Malaysia. That also go in line with the increased trade and commerce volume between the two countries. We may have enjoyed a decent number of volume of trade, but both Excellencies and I believe that in going forward, the number of trade volume should increase by much more than what we have planned to do. The new target will be set, and we hope that we can achieve aggressive target in the very near future. Another front that we discussed about was agricultural. Thailand is a food secure country. We have a very advanced agricultural product, means in which we can increase productivity. Malaysia needs food, and they have the brand, Halal brand, that can help us sell the product throughout the world. With their certification, I think we can expand the market of halal food to the world. This is an area in which we believe that can be improved. On the tourist side, Malaysian tourists have been the #1 nation that visit Thailand consistently for the past 10 years. And the Thai have only visited Malaysia for only, I believe, 750,000. That's too low. We need to improve the tourist number on both sides. And again, the task force will be set up, and the new target will also be set. In terms of foreign direct investment from Malaysia to Thailand, His Excellency mentioned about Proton, which is a national brand for car, that joint venture with Geely from China. They look to set up an EV factory in Thailand, which later today we will have a meeting, and hopefully clear next step can be established and move forward quickly. The meeting today has been, I would say, unusual, because we have set up a new framework with key timelines. I would like to see in the next month or so the progress of this work, whether we meet anywhere, whether it's in Phuket or in Langkawi, so that we can have a concrete plan and present to the member of the media again. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the conclusion of our joint press conference. Thank you. Announcing the departure. Announcing the departure of His Excellency Prime Minister